I want to ask you a question. Have you got an open mindset when it comes to going on dates, or do you have a closed mindset? Are you going on dates, seeing if people measure up to your standards, your criteria, and what you're looking for? Now, don't get me wrong, and I said this in my last video, I don't believe anyone should settle for someone that they don't want to date. And I believe it's very important to be clear about what you want, because a lot of time, though, people are very, superficial in how they measure someone, or also they're quick to judge behaviors that aren't quite what they think they are. So I think it's really important that to have lasting love, you need to have the same values. Interests don't matter so much. Some of the superficial things don't matter. So it's very, very important to be clear about, what you just can't live with, what your values are in a relationship. And when I talk about values, it comes down to, the important stuff. Maybe you value family. You can't be with someone who doesn't value family, or you're a spiritual or you believe in God. You can't be with someone that disagrees with everything you believe in. Maybe all of those really strong things, your values often guide your life. And if they're different, it will break a relationship apart. So that's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, I want to give you an example here of what happened for a woman on a date and give you the perspective. So, the woman's got her checklist. She's going into the date. Great, he's the height that I like. He's got the look I like. Tick. He is financially secure. Tick. He likes to travel. He has no kids at home. Tick. So this is her checklist, and she's ticked them off. She goes on the date with the guy and comes away afterwards and goes, no, he's just not for me. Bearing in mind he had a lot of what she was looking for. But why she felt he wasn't for her is he didn't ask her any questions on the date, right? And she goes, I'm not going to be with another man who's not interested in me, another guy who isn't interested in what I have to say. Now, what it turns out on this date is she'd gone in with her set of questions, almost like she was interviewing the guy to see if he would measure up. Now, this is the closed mindset. Instead of going on to the date to have fun, to be curious about someone, just to get to know someone, she'd had her set questions. Now, from the other person's point of view, from the guy's point of view, he's just feeling like he's being judged, like he's not measuring up. And ladies, guys know why you're asking the questions. Those questions feel like a job interview. And I don't know about you, I don't like job interviews. They don't make me feel comfortable. I feel like everything I say, everything I do is being judged to see if I'm good enough for that job. That's exactly how that man feels on the date. Do you think it's building chemistry and a connection with him to want to see you? It doesn't, okay? And from his point of view, if you're firing questions at him, you're not actually giving him a chance. He can't get a word in edgewise because you're firing the questions. And I find women fall into this trap all the time without realizing it. Sometimes women are more skilled at guiding that conversation and not giving the chance. And when a guy feels judged and like he doesn't measure up, it doesn't really inspire him to want to find out more about you. Now, in this particular case, the guy came away feeling like she had a guard up, that she was being too judgmental, and he didn't feel any chemistry with her. So as much as she'd ruled him out, he didn't feel any chemistry and connection with her because she led the whole dating situation with a whole interrogation and interview, and it simply does not build a connection. So you might think you're saving time, but this is wasting time and also missing out on a guy that could be perfect to you if you just allowed a natural conversation to flow, right? And if you think about those conversations are the best, they're not where we're judged. It's not where we're feeling that we have to measure up. So when you go in with that open mindset, you will get a much different response from the person you're going on a date with. And I know that you might be telling yourself that the guy will come, you know, you're not going to waste time on the wrong one, that he's going to appear. But if you continue to do some of these ways of dating, you're at risk of putting off the right guy because he won't see how amazing you are. And, you know, interrogating with people with a pile of questions, they can tell you anything. You know, get to know someone, slow it down, trust your gut instinct to tell you how that will play out. Now, that is my video for today. Sometimes you don't recognize the things that you're doing that's not getting you the relationship that you want, okay? And I'm doing these videos to kind of show you some of the things that could be holding you back. Now, as a relationship coach, I work with singles all the time to ensure that they're going to get the results that they want, that they're not going to act in such a way that's going to waste them more time than what they want. Now, my name is Debbie Rivers. I'm a relationship expert. If you've enjoyed this video, just press the red subscribe button, and so you'll get more free videos that will help you find the person that you want, because it's never too late to have the relationship you want, and the person you're looking for is also looking for you. Anyway, whatever you're doing, I hope it puts a smile on your face. Take care.